Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dominique. Honestly, I don't know. I might redo this intro. You can see I got the blonde hair back. Took my braids out. That's what I love about wigs. You can take a style out, slap a wig on. You a new bitch the same day. But don't get me wrong, I still take care of my actual hair, so this not just take one out, put one back in, or put something back in and your hair never sees the light of day. Well, it might not see the light of day like outside of some scalp braids, but she oiled, shampoo, conditioned, all of that. She just need a trim. But anyways, today I'm bringing y'all something special from the heart. Right from the heart. Today we're talking about weight loss. Get ready. Let's get into this video. So the reason, just like I guess like a background or a reason why I'm doing this is because like ever since I posted this this picture, I'm gonna put it in here somewhere, y'all see it. But ever since I posted this picture on my Instagram, I've been getting a lot of questions, comments, and just in general, just a lot of people wanting to know what did I do to get where I am today. So technically there are two pictures I'm talking about. The one I'm referring to was posted most recently, but the other one that I'm also thinking of now, I posted like a year or so ago. Yeah, and that one, like, if I had known to, like, I should post that one on my actual page. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. But if I had like actually like done something with that picture when I posted it the first time, I probably would have like blew up from it. But anyways, you live and you learn. But yeah, so the reason I'm coming to y'all today is to just kind of give y'all some advice, tips, tricks, and to kind of answer some commonly asked questions that I have. So if for future reference, to save myself a lot of time and potential frustration, and to also save y'all a lot of time and potential frustration, I figured why not make a video about everything that I've been through from my original start to my journey versus what I'm doing now, so you can get like kind of like a full background story. Also you'll get what do I want to say, it would kind of get like a breakdown of like my mental space back then versus like what it takes for me to really be how I am about my fitness now. And then also it'll just make everyone's life easier. It really will. I don't have to answer the same questions 20 million times, and y'all get all the questions answered in one video. So it's a win-win. I don't see how it's not. Like, no one really responded to my Q&A on Instagram, so these are just questions that I've been asked frequently through DMs or just in person from people that I know. So yeah, I can't really give y'all an actual like Q&A based on what other people have asked me. I'm just giving y'all like most frequently asked questions. Yeah. First question is, what did I do? The reason I hate this question is because it's really vague, but it's asked with the intention of specifics. So, yeah. But to answer this question, when I first started my weight loss journey, it was like, well, realistically, my weight loss journey started when I was like 12, 13. When I could tell that my belly was a lot bigger than the rest of my body, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, no, some gotta go. Because the hump in the front should not be bigger than the hump in the back. It just shouldn't. That's how my brain worked. So ever since that time frame, I was always trying to figure out what can I do, or like what needs to be done for me to get rid of this. Of course, the surgery wasn't finna happen at 12, 13 years old, and I'm still not finna have surgery now. So yeah, we just gonna have to work it out, basically. So anyways, from then, of course, that's when I like kind of started to learn more and more about fitness. I was already an athlete. I was on the volleyball team, recreational volleyball. This is before I had got to high school volleyball. I think I was doing travel, but you know, they're not really working you out. How is my camera battery already dying? But they're not really working you out to help you lose weight. They're working you out to get you in shape, or to keep you in shape long enough for games so you don't pass out, basically. So fast forward to freshman year, I had a basketball coach who was like on my trail, literally like on my trail, trying to get me to play for him. So eventually I did. I didn't want to because I hated running, and I knew that. But I joined the team anyway, and in that year of basketball, I dropped a lot of weight. I went from having like a little protruding belly to just like a little pudge. My face slimmed down. My mom could tell the difference. My dad could tell the difference. Even my coach was really the one who mentioned it to me. I had no clue until he said, yeah, you know, your face has started to slim down. You've lost a lot of weight since you've been on the team. And I was like, what? I lost weight? What? That's all I cared about. I didn't hear nothing else. I just heard I lost weight. Thank you. Anyways, fast forward to college. I moved to Louisiana. I've been living in Louisiana since 2016, and when I tell y'all the food down here is something else. I had so much to learn, culture-wise, food-wise, anything, you name it. Words, there were so many different words, but that's not the point. The point is that the food got me. The food got me. Fried everything. And then I love seafood. So don't put me on a fried seafood plate. And then boudin balls. I didn't know what a boudin ball. I didn't know what boudin was. What? And then when I found out what it was, it sounds terrible, but it tastes delicious. Like, make it make sense. How it sound, or how it's made out of all of that, but it's so good. It's so good. I honestly haven't had one in a little while, but anyways, yeah, the food got me. So my first year here, at the time, my boyfriend at the time was like, he was a fitness junkie in a sense, and his family was like really healthy. So I had bad eating habits, so I picked up some better eating habits because of them. And he was always working out, so we were up early on a Saturday morning. I'm talking 6 a.m. Yes, 6 a.m. on a Saturday working out. I hated life. I had just got out of high school, so I was not here for the 6 a.m. workouts, because who's trying to get up that early to go to the park and be in the sand? But then the thing is that if I wait till later in the day, the sand get hot, so I gotta pick my poison, basically. That's just how I was. So anyways, fast forward to the next dude. It's like a year after me and my ex broke up. But yeah, so we're together, and we wasn't doing shit. Let me be real, we wasn't doing shit. I was still in college, and I was not going to class. He wasn't going to class. We were both just in the bed watching Netflix and eating up everything in sight. And I started to look like it. I went from a solid 195 that I had maintained since graduating high school to 237 pounds. What was you doing with your life, sis? What were you doing? So yes, I gained 50 pounds. Well, really 40. I gained 40 pounds. And I was just like, whoa. And I didn't notice. Like, realistically, I really didn't notice. Because when you're looking at yourself, you don't see things the same way other people see. Like, you don't see yourself the same way other people see you. And especially, you look at yourself every day. So you putting on a little bit of weight each and every day, you're not going to notice that huge change until you might go back and look at some pictures and you're like, whoa, like, baby, you let yourself go. Cause damn. So when I finally, I don't know, like, to be honest, like I said, I didn't notice. I really didn't notice. The thing that kind of made me notice or started to bring to my attention was the fact that I had friends and family. Like, when I went to Memphis, I think it was either before Christmas or over the summer at some point while I was with him. And while we were there, you know, one of my little church sisters, she had commented and said, you know, you got some big thighs. And one of my dads had also mentioned me having big thighs too. And I'd always been, you know, thick, but it was just like, why are y'all commenting on it? It didn't register. And then my other dad, the one we were staying with, he also made a comment on my, you know, my thickness and whatnot. And I never, like I said, it didn't register. It really didn't. It didn't register. I was happy weight, basically. That's what they mean when they say happy weight. You really don't notice it. So anyways, after that, I think that was over the summer. After that trip, we went home, of course. And I think I went to West Virginia that Christmas. And I heard some more comments from my friends. Well, from my family. She's an African lady, and y'all know Africans are brutally honest. So she, you know, she made her comments, and me being as sensitive as I was, I didn't listen to them or take them the way that she meant them. But anyways, fast forward to whenever it's 2019, yeah. Somewhere between 2018 and 2019. So at this time, it's like, okay, now I'm starting to see what y'all talking about. What's going on, child? Like, what you doing? So anyways, when I realized I was 237 pounds, I started, you know, trying to figure out ways to get myself back in shape, because I had been an athlete my whole life. At this point in time, I wasn't on the track team anymore. I had left the track team. So I had been an athlete my entire life. So not being a part of a team, my discipline was not there. My motivation to do it on my own was not there. And the fact that there was somebody laying up in the bed next to me doing exactly the same thing that I was doing and was comfortable doing so did not make it any easier. So honestly, I can't even say I put any thought or effort into dropping my initial 50 pounds, because it really just fell off of me. And when I looked in the mirror one day, I was like, whoa, like, you really lost a lot of weight. What happened was honestly, I was stressed out. I was working too much, and I was intermittent fasting. And when I'm using air quotes, because I was literally just too busy to eat. Between school, work, my relationship, taking care of a lot of different things going on with my mom and I just was like stressed. Okay, so the first question that I get the most often, and it's extremely vague, but people always ask this question with the expectation of getting specifics. I don't know why. Anyways, it's what did I do? They want to know what did I do? I could tell you that I eat right, mind your business, drink your water, and work out. That's it. But I know what the answer is y'all really looking for. Y'all want to know, like, what did I do exactly? So anyways, the first 50 pounds I lost, like I said, it was just intermittent fasting. I was too busy to eat. And what I was eating wasn't super unhealthy. So I was mainly eating like pasta, because I love pasta. Pasta, salads, chicken, fish, shrimp. I don't really eat a lot of red meat, so I never really had to worry about that too much. But you know, when they say when you're trying to lose weight, carbs are the enemy, I don't believe in that. I know that you should limit your amount of carbs if you're trying to lose a substantial amount of weight. But carbs are not my enemy. They might be your enemy, but they're not my enemy. I'm gonna eat me some bread or some pasta or some whatever. Anyways, so toning up, I had got Capri Curves workout program, and I increased my water intake, and I developed discipline. Discipline is by far the most important tool you will have in any journey you take, whether it's in life, in any journey in life, but whether it's something in your relationships, and I mean like friendships, family relationships, work relationships, whether it's working out, or if it's just about a commitment to yourself and growing and bettering yourself, you need discipline. It's just that simple. Without it, you won't get anywhere. Motivation can only take you so far. I had to learn that for myself, which is why I'm preaching it to y'all. Motivation can only take you so far. The thing I hear from a lot of people is, well, I'm just not motivated. I just don't have the motivation to do so. What do you do to stay motivated? And I'm just like, to be real, motivation has nothing to do with it. At the end of the day, I just want it bad enough for myself to the point where I'm willing to get up and do whatever it takes. And that's all there is to it. So the second question I get a lot is, how long did it take? And the reason I get this question, or the reason I feel like people ask this question a lot, is because they want a timetable of how much time and effort, or how long they're going to have to put forth an effort to get to the goal they want. Depending on what your body looks like, what goals you have in mind for yourself, or just even your starting point, I can't give you a time frame. It's not gonna work. No one can give you a time frame of how long it's gonna take to transform your body. With my 50-pound weight loss, it took me about a year, or it took me, I'm gonna say, between 6 months to a year of gradual weight loss over time. This was not anything I did intentionally. This just happened naturally over time with changed eating habits, and also my lack of overeating, I'll say. As far as me toning up this past year, I went, like I said, I had 3 to 4 months of inconsistency before I finally completed a full 4-week challenge. So you just have to take time for yourself. If this is something you really want, you're going to just have to sit down and do whatever it takes, no matter how many times you fall off the wagon. Are you going to decide to get back up on it? Like, are you going to get back up on that horse and keep riding? Or are you just going to let the horse ride off into the sunset without you? It's your choice. I want to be on the horse riding into the sunset, looking real good. I don't want to be sad on the ground anymore. So I got up. And I'll be real with you. Like I said, I would go 2 weeks of full on, yeah, I got this. And then halfway there, I'm just like, I can't do it. Or I miss a day and I'll be like, all right, I'll make it up tomorrow. Then something come up, I get busy. I'm like, all right, well, I'll get it in later. Don't do it. So then by then it's day 3 and I'm just like, well, ain't no point in me trying. I just give up. I would just give up. As far as how long it's going to take you, that's just really determined upon, you know, your eating habits, the level of intensity that your workouts are, and how many times a week are you working out. The next question I get a lot is, what do you eat? mainly what I eat it's a lot of proteins, so a lot of fish, chicken, and shrimp. Those are my favorites. I like ground turkey too. I stick to pasta. Pasta is like my go-to for any and everything. Salads, my mom and I, we love to have a salad, like a really big salad with lots of different lunch meats. We'll cut up like some turkey and some ham. She likes ham, I like turkey, but I just tell her to put turkey in my salad. As far as like drinking, try not to, like when they say don't consume your calories, it's so important to understand that a lot of what we have, or a lot of drinks that we have a lot of sugar in them, and sugar is a big factor in weight loss. As far as if you're trying to lose weight, sugar is your enemy. That's honestly why people say carbs are your enemy, because a lot of carbs can be high in sugars. When you drink or consume a lot of sugars through liquid, they're mindless calories, because a drink isn't going to fill you up. It has no nutritional value, or it likely has no nutritional value, and you're just putting calories on your body that it can't do anything with it, so it's just going to store it as fat. That Pinterest is your best friend. Go on Pinterest, look up recipes, healthy recipes, clean eating recipes. If you have a favorite meats, like one of my favorite fish to eat is salmon, so I'll look up salmon recipes. Or if I'm trying to do something good lord, if I'm trying to do something new with pasta, then I'll look up pasta recipes, or I don't know, just whatever kind of recipe you need. Look it up on Pinterest. And cooking literally will save you so much work. Like, yes, it's more work to do at home, but as far as having to think about what to eat, if you cook anything at home, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be healthier than whatever it is you buy out. And that's just a fact. Like I said, when I was losing my initial weight, I was eating maybe 2 times a day and was really like living off of salads and pasta. Toning up, I've been rebuilding a healthy relationship with food. So with the program I'm on, the goal is to try to eat at least 3 to 4 times, well, between 3 and 5 times a day. 2 of those meals being snacks maybe, but if you're only getting 3 meals, you know that you need to have 3 full meals. But the point is the whole goal of her plan is to keep your curves while you drop fat. So in order to do that, you need to have, you don't want to be in too much of a calorie deficit, but you need to have a lot of protein on your body, so that way it can rebuild the muscles when you're breaking down and you're lifting in the workout sessions. Tips. Yeah. So any tips that I would have to offer as far as working out, I'm going to say, if you're looking to build your own workout program or your own workout plan because you don't necessarily have the funds or don't want to pay somebody else for a program, go on Pinterest. Pinterest literally has, and YouTube and Google, there's so many different options, but my personal favorite is Pinterest. They have so many different types of workouts. You can literally look up anything, and you'll be able to find it. If you look up low impact workouts, they'll come up. If you're looking up high intensity interval training, which is another great fat burner because you'll get a lot done in a short amount of time. For those who are trying to save time, that's the workout plan you need right there. Anything that's high in intensity and, you know, gives you a break. You're gonna be tired, but like I said, if you're stressed or if you're pressed for time, do a 20-30 minute high intensity workout. That'll literally knock it out. Do that 3 to 5 times a week, and you have a workout plan. For those who are like insecure or not confident, or your excuse for not going to the gym is because you don't want people to stare at you or have whatever kind of thoughts they're gonna have about you, stay at home. Like I said, go on Pinterest, find home workouts. If you look up home workouts, they have some that are literally fully mapped out for you. Pinterest has so many workouts that are literally like fully mapped out for you. The only thing they don't necessarily give you might be, if it's like an interval training, they might not give you all the time frames for them, or if it's a repetition, they might not give you how many sets you should do. But again, a lot of stuff is all dependent upon your own goals, what you can do, and what do I want to say, and your own mindset. It really all comes down to your mindset. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. If you say you want it bad enough but you're not doing it, you really don't want it that bad. That's just all there is to it, right? So anyways, like I said, high intensity interval training, that's one really great way to stay to lose weight. If you're not ready to go to the gyms, find home workouts. A tip, like a really like a cheap tip, I'm gonna say, as far as dropping weight or dropping fat, fasted cardio. Yes, I got majority of my knowledge of fasted cardio from Capri Curves, but I've always known, even from a young age, if you work out on an empty stomach, it's gonna burn the fat it's gonna burn the fat or some kind of fat in your body for fuel before it burns anything else, because it has nothing else to work with, and your body needs to fuel something. It needs something to keep it moving, right? So it's gonna start to burn or eat away at that fat anyway. So, but you shouldn't be doing your entire workout fasted. No. It should only be like 20 to 30 minutes at most. No longer than that. But yeah, so like I said, Pinterest. I can't reiterate that enough. Pinterest is your best friend. If you have a question, or you need a workout, or you need a meal plan, or you need life tips, Pinterest. Get on Pinterest. So anyways, the last 3 things that I'm really going to talk about. The last few things, I'm going to say, it's like 4. I got 4 different points. My last 4 points. 1, develop discipline. Discipline is by far the most important tool you will have on any journey you take. I said that before and I'll say it again. It is the most important tool you can have on any journey you take. Discipline will take you places motivation cannot. Motivation alone is a feeling, it's excitement, it gets your body moving, jumping, and that energetic, bubbly feeling you have, that's motivation. But that grind, that drive in you to get up on the days when you really don't want to get out the bed to go still do something that you know is going to make you a better person, that's discipline. That's when you know you really want something as bad as you want to breathe. And if you know that quote, you know who I got that from. Can't remember his name right now. 2, eat right or you won't get right. And I mean that. If you eat like crap, but if you're working out every single day. Okay, so my memory card was full. So anyways, like I was saying, eat right or you won't get right. You could work out 5, 6 days a week. You can work out every day from Monday to Sunday or Sunday through Saturday. You will not lose any weight if you still eat Cane's, McDonald's. I'm not gonna say Chick-fil-A because I like Chick-fil-A, but the bad fast foods. You're not gonna get anywhere if you still eating them. If you live off of fast food, sodium, and sugar, you can look at your body goals every day, baby, and you will get nowhere. Nowhere. So eat right and you get right. Okay? Number 3, comparison is a thief. Yeah, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Even if someone is in the same bracket as you, whether like y'all literally have the same proportions, weight, height, build, they could be your identical twin for all I care, and y'all built the same. Don't compare what you doing to what they doing. 1, comparing your progress to someone else's progress isn't doing yourself. You're not doing yourself a favor. And at the end of the day, you just, to me personally, I always feel like if you're trying to compare yourself to what someone else is doing, you're trying to make yourself look better. Like for instance, I had someone tell me that they lost 60 pounds in a month and a half and kept it off, in comparison to me losing the same amount of weight within a 2-year time frame and having kept it off. My weight loss journey has nothing to do with your weight loss journey. What I'm doing for me is for me. What you doing for you is for you. Just don't compare. Just don't do it. And the last thing, which is kind of like a little hack, a little fitness hack, make yourself a fake, or either make yourself a Finsta or make yourself a fitness page. If you make yourself a page where you can post pictures in confidence and like feel comfortable doing so, you don't even have to get your friends to follow the page. You can just make it just to post pictures for yourself, or to post on your story and keep the timestamp and date so you can keep track of everything. Like I said, nobody has to know. It could be between you and the Lord, or you Instagram and the Lord. It could be between y'all, and ain't nobody else got to know about it. I did that for myself in August, and honestly I feel like that, along with the other things I've mentioned, was one of the biggest things that like pushed me to actually complete this challenge. Seeing myself on my page and actually kind of seeing strangers that I didn't even know respond to what I was posting on Instagram on my fitness page was really a motivator, and also something that just kept me going, because it's like, okay, so people who have no idea who I am, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it see me and they're like, all right, congratulations, keep going, we're proud of you. It's like, dang, okay, cool. People I know probably wouldn't even really comment. Most people you know aren't going to comment on something or congratulate you until you've reached the finish line. And that's just point blank, period. Some people will clap for you on the way, but a lot of people don't clap for you until you're there. I guess to summarize up everything, to just kind of make it make sense in a cute little short and sweet to the point. Eat right. Your eating habits are literally going to make or break your fitness journey. Work out on a schedule that is conducive to you and your lifestyle. Don't try and force it. Literally, don't try and force working out, because if you try to force it on yourself, you're going to hate it. And if you hate it, you're not going to want to do it. And if you don't do it, you won't reach your goals. So make it as easy on yourself as possible until you get to a place where you feel like you can challenge yourself a little more. Build discipline. That's it. Build discipline. Discipline will take you places motivation can't. And I can't stress that enough. That's like my favorite thing about my whole journey, is that I've built a level of discipline within myself that I cannot get from anything else other than having just sat down and done it myself. You can listen to people motivate you, tell you that you can do it all day, but until you believe that you can do it, you won't. So I hope you take something away from this video. I personally feel like it was a little all over the place, even though I tried to keep it as organized as possible. But like I said, I really hope and pray that y'all take something away from this video and that it was helpful to somebody in some way, shape, or form. And again, if you have any questions or if you want me to elaborate on anything, please drop a comment or a question in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer. Also, if you have not done so, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Yeah, I'm on my road to 100 followers. I don't know, I don't want to say it's been a long journey because I haven't been consistent in my content, but I'm definitely working on being more consistent. I got my little notebook here. I'm trying to write some stuff down in it so I can actually, stay on schedule. I really would like to drop a video at least twice a week, one on Wednesday, one on Saturday. So hopefully y'all will be seeing more of me. And like I said, again, I really hope you take something away from this video, and please feel free to reach out to me and ask me any questions if you need me to elaborate on anything. Thank you all for watching, and have a blessed day.